Keeping in mind that Mizuki is potentially going to be on the standard banner, with this context, I think she's fine as a standard character. She has the niche of an on-field anemo driver triggering swirls, and within this AoE-centric niche, she's pretty good. Similar to on-field Sucrose, she'll be good primarily in taser teams, aggravate teams, and hyperbloom teams by triggering swirls to propagate chain reactions with a full EM build. And these teams will be very good in AoE because of swirl dealing AoE damage, allowing Mizuki to drive even more reactions. Unfortunately, Mizuki's biggest strength is her biggest limitation when considering her potential strength in the overall meta. Because Mizuki's kit relies on her on-fielding with her skills, she doesn't have much off-field support capabilities and will typically be only played as an on-field swirl driver. But because swirl is inherently good in AoE scenarios and much weaker in single target, she's going to struggle more in a lot of endgame content since Abyss is primarily single target. Some of her teams like Aggravate and Hyperbloom can be fine in single target, but one worry I have is whether or not Mizuki is better than Sucrose in these teams. When considering their on-field capabilities, Sucrose looks to have better grouping, has more access to good hydro supports like Yelan and Xingqiu, buffs the EM of the party, and has more flexible rotations as you can swap in and out of her freely. Mizuki buffs the swirl damage from herself, but is more limited in team building and rotations due to her not being able to normal tag during her Dream Drifter state, and the fact that you want to stay on field with Mizuki in her Dream Drifter state because that's where her swirl buffs are coming from. One benefit that Mizuki does have is her healing capability, but the healing doesn't look like that much, and you are sacrificing anemo application for it, potentially losing swirls. Hopefully she's good, but I personally think it would be hard to really beat Sucrose since she provides so much even as a 4-star.